It's funny, I was sitting here thinking about ways that I could describe this guy, but only thing I can think of is he reminds me of both Vegeta and Shadow. Kamen Rider Gachard, like I said, was a fun series. It's still going on at the time of recording this. It won't end until September, but I still got time to play around with this. So, today we're going to be talking about Kurogane Spanner, aka Valvarad. Now, when we are introduced to him in episode 3 and 4, spoiler warnings by the way, he is a dick. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no sugarcoating it. When he first comes on scene, he's a dick. He's arrogant. He's cocky. He does not like the main character. But to be fair, he has a higher ranking than him. And he's also, well, like I said, he's a higher ranking, an A-class alchemist, just like the teacher that's actually teaching at the school of the alchemists where Ichinose is enrolled into. Long story short, he does not acknowledge Ichinose as an alchemist. He doesn't even acknowledge him as a Kamen Rider. He feels like him having the driver as well as trying to commune with the Kimmies is a waste of time, because to him, the Kimmies are just tools. They're not even living, breathing creatures. They're just alchemy with a shape. And let's be honest, that makes him kind of a dick, but there's other reasons to his character of why he is the way he is. Later on at the end of episode 3, we're introduced to his form. Now, he has a special device that allows him to transform into Valvarad, which allows him to use one Kimmy card for the basis, and then he can use other cards to substitute weapons or change body parts into weapons. Case in point, if he uses Guts Shovel, he can turn his arm into a shovel. There's another one for the helicopter, but I forgot what that one actually was called. Valvarad is not a Kamen Rider. If anything, he is... what's the best way to describe it? There are certain characters in Kamen Rider that can transform, but don't have the mantle or title of Kamen Rider. It happens from time to time. From what I've always gathered and seen from like other official things from online for Kamen Rider, most of those characters, just like Kamen Rider, are considered change characters or henshin characters. But let's say the best title for them is like a pseudo rider or a pseudo form. They're not as powerful as a rider, but they are powerful enough to take care of what they have to at the point in time. Valvarad actually fits this category. At the moment, he does not have the title of Kamen Rider. Wait till the end of the year. If you've already seen the show and know where I'm going with this, you understand. But if not, spoiler warnings, I'm going to have to break this unboxing into a two-parter. There's a reason why. Come talk to me at the end of the year. Hey guys, so let's go ahead and get into this one. This one I've been looking forward to for a while. I pre-ordered it around December last year, so I completely forgot about this one because I know that there's like another version of it coming out as well too. But let's go. Love how they do put it in box within a box to let you know we're serious. Meet Valvarad. Hold up. Huh, it really is starting to get dark around here. Oh well. Valvarad. Like I said, I've been looking forward to this for a minute. And honestly, he looks pretty dope. He was really cool in the show when he had his moments where he wasn't being that guy. But yeah. Just like Gachard, he uses card gimmicks to transform. It also comes with an extra gimmick or two. Ooh. His weapon plus Gachard's other weapon as well too. So this is actually going to be nice. Oh, it also comes with extra hands for him too. Cool. I'll worry about those later. But first, let's get the figure out. You know the routine. He has different hands as well too, with bolts. His whole motif is basically like one geeked up muscle car, which makes perfect sense. And here is the figure. Kind of a thick boy, but you know, you gotta do the usual. This is a staple for this channel. I see this now. Pull that. Sticky. All right. Oh, looks like there's an inner ball joint here too. So. There we go. Alright, Valvarad. The thing that I thought was really cool about this suit, think of a muscle car and a knight had like the weirdest fusion dance ever. It also looks like he's wearing the jumpsuit of a mechanic a little bit for the lower half, and he's just not wearing like the top because he has the armor piece. Let's see, the legs don't extend that far, but then again, he was never supposed to be an agile fighter, so it makes perfect sense. Arms actually look really good, especially within the joints right here. The shoulders give me more leeway so I can actually pose him properly, unlike another figure that I had issues with. Case in point, my Zhao Dragon from my second or third unboxing a while back. The arms did not all the way come out because since it had this covering it as well as these joints over here for the covers, so it was always difficult in my opinion to actually like pose him the way I wanted to. Sadly, he gets relegated back there. Anyway, Valvarad also has a place where you can place his sword, but all in all, I really love the colors. They really pop in this. Plus, you can see like the little bolt in his head too. Head articulation, not that bad. It's a heavy suit of armor, and I actually like it. So, let's go ahead and get his sword, shall we? Pause. Okay, so switching the handout was a lot easier this time around. But yeah, this one, like I said, comes with the gimmick of his sword as well as the Gachard's secondary weapon. I think I mentioned that earlier in the Gachard video. If not, then we'll look at it in a second. I just need to figure out how to open this. It looks like it's a 2-layer sheet. Yeah, it's up top. Trying to make sure I don't cause the hands to fly out. Valvarad's henshin device / primary weapon. Honestly, this has to be one of the weirdest weapons ever, because not only is it a sword, but it can also double as a rifle too. See, because the actual barrel for the gun is right here. Don't be like Currier Red. There we go. There we go. I like it actually. Not to mention with his deck of cards right here being on the front of his belt. It's actually a really clean figure. I mean, I was expecting something else, but yeah. I mean, I love the design, the colors, because you can see like a little bit of the rust on certain spots, especially on the back. And you can see like I said, it gives me a mechanic become knight every time I look at it, because you can see like the dirt and all the bolts and stuff like that. Think of him as like a geeked up greaser. I like it. This is actually really cool. Huh. This was worth it. Now, normally I don't do this, but I'm going to have to be continue this actually, because Later on in the year, he's getting a tune-up, if you understand my drift. See you later. Oh, forgive me. After I did all the editing, I thought I'd just come and relax. Didn't realize I kind of drifted. But if you're new here, why don't you subscribe? I have a lot of new content coming down the road. But if you've been here before, here's a random playlist of something I've done and the most recent thing I've done here too. Take care.